KVGC News Time, 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Time for a look at the news for the 24th day of October. Before we go any further, JD got a call from Jeff Campbell Construction. Thanks, Jeff. And JD, what's the story now on New York Ranch Road on that project?
Well, basically just mop-up work being done today. The paving is complete, so the delays will be short. They're saying no pilot car, just some flaggers there. And a little bit of encroachment and turn lane work, really nothing like what's been going on there. So much shorter delays, really should not impact you if you're heading through that area. So don't be scared. New York Ranch, good to go.
But be aware that will there be any flaggers at all?
There will be flaggers, but there will not be a pilot car. Okay. So it'll be quicker.
So there will be some delays, but not the major delays.
They say very short, but also, of course, follow all the rules and follow traffic control and all that good stuff.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, JD, Jeff from Campbell Construction. Representatives from Pacific Gas and Electric came under some heavy criticism in front of the Amador Board of Supervisors yesterday. Kevin Dasso, a vice president with PG&E, gave a presentation about the recent power service shutdown that affected thousands of customers in Amador County due to high winds in the region. Dasso linked the shutdown to PG&E's larger safety efforts to prevent wildfires, including additional tree cutting work. PG&E faced heavy criticism for the power shutdown, which left some county customers without power for up to 48 hours from both board members and the public. Frequent complaints included problems with communications over the outage, loss of food to spoilage, and the effect on the elderly and those with home medical devices. Local winery owner Jerry Wright was most colorful in his criticism of the power company, saying, quote, PG&E is raping everyone here, and that the solution to the Vietnam War would have been to, quote, send in PG&E. Sutter Creek Fire Chief Dominic Marino noted that the power shutdowns were not properly located, with rural homes continuing to receive power while half of the built-up section of Sutter Creek was left in the dark. Dasso told the gathering PG&E is continuing to evaluate the recent shutdown and will take the complaints under consideration. PG&E can be contacted on their website, pgne.com, or by calling 1-800-743-5002.
Well, the Calaveras Sheriff Office currently investigating a reported robbery that occurred Tuesday morning at a home near McCollum Hill. The preliminary info on the case reveals that at about 9:30 yesterday morning, a 32-year-old female victim called the sheriff's office reporting a robbery at her residence. The victim reported she woke up to several people inside her home, and the suspects took money from her. Well, the victim also reported her vehicle was shot at by one of the suspects during the incident. Calaveras Sheriff Office dispatch sent out a be on the lookout regarding the suspect's vehicle to surrounding agencies. Then later in the morning, law enforcement units in Amador County stopped the suspect's vehicle on 88 near Sunset View Cemetery. The suspect's vehicle was stopped, 2 suspects arrested. Another suspect, described as a 40-year-old male, bald head, wearing gray-white plaid shirt and blue jeans, fled the scene. Law enforcement units from both counties searched throughout the afternoon into the evening for the suspect, who is still at large. The search and the investigation into the home robbery are still active.
And the Amador Board of Supervisors gave final approval to a garbage rate increase on Tuesday. With the close of the 30-day comment period, the county only received 17 protest votes, well short of the 50% plus one needed to block the hike. The increase is 13.66% and will apply to all 3 of the county's unincorporated designated areas. A home with a 64-gallon container would see its rate increase from $24.73 to $28.11 per month. ACE's Waste Services cite the increasing cost of fuel and the lack of income due to China no longer buying recycled materials. The board discussed the option of requiring trash service in the county as a way to decrease costs and directed staff to have the proposal at a future meeting for discussion. The board also heard a presentation on the county dead tree removal plan and held a discussion on the setting of speed limits on county roads, but took no additional action on either subject. The board did discuss a proposal to start issuing and requiring business licenses. Amador is one of few counties in California that does not issue the documents. While Supervisor Onetto was clear in his opposition to that proposal as another burden on local business, the idea had enough support from the other 4 supervisors that county staff were directed to prepare a proposal.
And Sutter Amador Hospital hosting 2 free community flu clinics, October 27th from 10 to 2 and December 2nd from 10 to 2 at the hospital. Now, attendees are asked to help support those in need in our community by bringing a non-perishable food item to donate to the Interfaith Food Bank. Now, flu immunizations will not be available at Amador County schools this year, so this is an opportunity to have your child immunized at no cost. The flu shot's available to anyone over the age of 3. For children under 3, contact your primary care provider. Now, these community clinics are possible thanks to the partnership with Amador County Public Health, Sutter Medical Foundation, Amador County Unified School District, and Sutter Amador Hospital.
And it's big game week in Amador County, and the community is invited to join in on the fun at the upcoming big game rallies for both Amador and Argonaut. Tonight, the Argonaut Mustangs rally will be held in downtown Jackson starting at 7:30. Floats, the band, students, cheerleaders, and the football players will all be participating. Wear your green and gold and come out and support the Mustangs. And across the tracks, across the river, well, not across the river, across the tracks there in Martell, in Sutter Creek, the Amador Buffaloes will start off in downtown Sutter Creek and wind their way to Hayden Alley and then up to the Sutter Creek Fire Department for their big game rally and bonfire. The parade starts at 7, also with floats and students and everyone marching there, and then the big game rally begins at about 8 o'clock with the lighting of a bonfire following that. So show your support, wear your blue and white, and join the cheerleaders, the football players, the band, the students as well. Kick off this year's big game. Also, speaking of the big game, this year KVGC will be broadcasting both the JV and the varsity game. The JV game starts at 5 o'clock. You can join Mike McQuaig and Jake Geedy for that. Also, you can watch it on Facebook Live, and the varsity game starts at 7. Frank Halverson and J.D. Geedy will be calling the action. You can also watch that on Facebook as well. So tell Grandma, Grandpa, aunts, and uncles, folks that are out of the area, they can listen to it at kvgcradio.com or watch it live, both the JV and varsity games, on our Facebook page. And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country Wednesday morning from the KVGC News Center.
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website, kvgcradio.com.